Oh, hello. I was just reading my book.
No, you weren't. You just picked it up.
Our book, Sunny Book Club, is My Friend by, what is it? What's the author's name?
Friedrich Beckham.
Friedrich Beckham.
Friedrich.
Backman. God, we're really winning today. Welcome
We're tired.
to the afternoon show. I have to get everybody home to take a nap after this. I have a nail in my tire, so we're going to get through this show. We love you guys. Thanks for being here. But we could not leave Sunny's alone. We have an icebreaker. Oh, we have my two beautiful co-hosts with me, too. We have Melanie, and we've got Addie here, of course.
What's up,
super
friends?
fun. Ready to rock and roll on this. Okay, Pop Culture Thunderdome quiz. Let's get into it. The rest of the menu is the same. First thing up for order is it's a pasta edition. This is a pasta quiz to see, since we all love it so much, see how good
Yummy.
we are. All right. First question. Which ancient civilization is created with early versions of pasta? Was it ancient China? Was it ancient Rome? Was it ancient Egypt or the Aztecs?
I think it's China.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with China.
Where's that pizza? Okay.
You're going to go A's across the board. Next up, true or false? Spaghetti alla puttanesca literally translates to spaghetti in the style of prostitutes.
No, because in prostitute, like W-H-O-R-E is Bhutan in Italian.
Oh, but that could just be some street
Bhutan.
culture talk. We also
I'm gonna go with true.
Okay, you're going to go false?
I'm going to say false.
Okay, it's where they separate. Next. Which U.S. president loved macaroni so much he installed a pasta making machine in the White House? Was it George Washington? Was it Thomas Jefferson? Was it Abe Lincoln? Or was it Teddy Roosevelt?
I feel like Jefferson. I don't know why that's jumping out at me.
I could not tell you at all.
I'm guessing B.
Okay.
Just as a guess.
I'll go with Roosevelt.
Okay, and that one was D. Got it. Next up, what pasta's name literally means little worms? Is it A, vermicelli? Or is it B, bucatani? Was it C, orzo? Or was it D, penne?
A? Vermicelli?
What?
I'm going to say A.
I'm going with C.
Perfection. Next up, in Italy, it's considered bad luck to break spaghetti before putting it in the pot.
I'm
True
gonna
or
say
false?
True. I don't know.
don't
This
know
is harder
either.
than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I'll go with true.
Perfect. Next up, which pasta is shaped like little ears? Is it rotini? Is it farfalle? Is it orchette? Or is it congeligle?
I think it's C.
Congeligle.
Conchigli.
I don't know. I'm going with B.
I'm saying C.
Farfalle. And you're saying orchette.
Yeah, because I think the prefix of the word means ear or
Look
hearing.
how sciencey you're
Just
getting.
saying.
Next up, World Pasta Day is celebrated every October.
Is that true?
I don't know, but I
There
want to
is a World
celebrate.
Pasta Day. I don't know if it's October, though.
You don't know.
I don't know.
I'll go with true.
True.
You know, I'm going to say true, too.
Trues across the
Like,
board.
when is tomato season?
I don't know.
Next up, which famous April Fool's prank did the BBC pull in 1957? Was it A, Italians harvesting spaghetti from trees? Was it B, ravioli used as currency? Was it C, lasagna sheets discovered on the moon? Or D, penne pasta outlawed for being too pointy?
I'm going to say D. I don't know. This is a hard quiz. I don't feel very confident. I don't want to take this.
It's supposed to be
Alexa,
challenging.
skip.
If it was easy, it wouldn't be worth bragging about.
I'm gonna go with B.
Okay, good. If it's easy, you win everything. You'd be bored. You're so rich with winning over here. Next up, true or false, last one. Am I right? No. 9. Which pasta is traditionally used in carbonara? Is it A, penne? Is it B, rigatoni? Is it C, spaghetti? Or D, fettuccine?
I'm going to say D. I don't really know.
That's hard.
You know what's crazy? Everybody has a pasta they like the best, but it all kind of tastes the
I'm gonna
same.
go with C.
Your Caraba training, I'm really leaning on here.
Oh God, I know. They would be so. I'm so sorry. Ray Bova, don't come at me,
They're
bro.
taking away their sponsorship.
Don't
Addie.
worry, like her grandparents are literally rolling up
Yeah.
in heaven right now.
My mom is like, I'm grounded.
Right. Next up, true or false? The word macaroni originally meant dearest darlings in Italian slang before it was used for pasta. Macaroni, dearest darlings.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
I'd
true.
say true.
Truths across the board. Your glow and tell question: if you had to invent a brand new pasta shape and name it after yourself, what would it be?
It would be little fires, little flame ones.
What would you call it? Fiore.
I'd call it
Feral.
Fire pasta.
Feral by Melanie.
Mine would be like bow ties, except it would look more like a dress or a skirt.
Oh, cute.
that's cute.
Femininum. I like it. We could actually tailor it in. I love
Yeah,
that.
that's
Fanning
cute,
out.
Addie.
I love it. Mine would be little eggplants.
Stop
All
it.
right, moving on to the answer key.
Alexa, skip.
Already starting
You
off
are
on a bad
wrong.
foot. I'm just saying. You asked
Addie,
me.
congratulations on winning the quiz today.
I really
Oh,
don't
we'll
think I
see.
did.
All right, ancient civilization. You both are correct. It was China. Good job. Noodle was probably the clue there, right? Next up, Addie, you are correct. Melanie. Wrong. It was true. It was true that Puttanesca was called prostitutos. Okay, next up, which president? Melanie, you are correct. Addie. Wrong. It was Jefferson. It was the calling was calling you.
It was calling me.
That's
We're tied,
crazy.
Addie.
Calling
Wonderful.
you.
Next up, Melanie, you are correct. Addie. Wrong. Ooh, the answer was
Because I think
A. Vermicelli.
Like vermin. means like
Vermicelli. Oh, I
bugs.
didn't think. Nice. Next up, both of you are correct. It is true. Excellent job there. Circle gets
Great,
square.
great.
Next up, C. Addie. Wrong. Melanie is really coming back to life on
my
this.
scientific knowledge.
It's all coming back
And
to you,
I
Celine.
mean, truly your Italian background, I would be pretty disappointed.
don't
Me
if
blame
too.
it on
you-
that.
with
I'd be a little
anything
concerned.
less.
Blame it on that.
I'd be a little concerned. All right, next up, you both are right. It is true.
Oh, it is.
October 25th
So you
is
know
the
what?
day.
October 25th, we gotta have to have pastas together.
Put
That's
that
the
on your
race.
calendar since you are now
The
the
day
specialist.
before my anniversary.
Next up, the answer was A. Italians
Oh.
harvesting spaghetti from trees.
Why would they even say that ever? That's
like
a
a
stupid
joke.
That's
It's
like
sort of-
not funny though. Like
That's
it's just
not a joke. That's
lying.
wasting food.
And also, it's just making up a lie. I feel like there's got to be a little bit of
Wasted
a
food.
funny aspect if it's a joke, but whatever.
It is the BBC. It's a different kind of humor, honey. All right, next up, it's a more forceful dry.
I don't think that's
very
even dry
dry.
humor.
Terrible
Like
Chardonnay.
I like
Very
usually.
dry.
I usually like dry humor. I just find that to be not funny.
All right, next up, Addie, you are correct. The answer is C, spaghetti, which means Melanie, you are wrong.
Oh no.
Wrong.
Wrong.
And then the final is, you both are correct. It is true.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Melanie, circle gets a square. You
Okay.
are the winner.
All right.
That's
There we
wonderful.
go.
Where are we going?
We're going to meme it or leave it now. But you know what? I think after. Where are we supposed to go? Been 30 hours?
Capybara Cafe.
Oh wait, yeah, that's right. Because I won. Let's
Looking
go to
for your
Capybara.
wild
Give me a
side
break.
with a gentle twist, Sonnies? Say hello to the Capybara Cafe, Florida's most unforgettable animal experience. Get up close and personal with capybaras, reptiles, and the cutest exotic creatures around, all while learning, laughing, and making a real impact. Every visit supports animal shelters, provides sustainability, and delivers educational magic for the whole fam. So don't just scroll, scurry over to thecapybaracafe.com and book your encounter now. The Capybara Cafe, where curiosity lives and your wild heart gets to roam.
RJ's going to take a little break on the food segment. We want to compile some more treats for everybody, and we had a nice long talk about it. He'd love to keep going, but whenever he's ready, we're ready for him. So we're going to move on to Meme It or Leave It. I've got perfect blend of animals and comedy today. This first one, we have, my cat has become obsessed with sitting on Zoom calls and has now perfected the art of glaring down at the camera. Like if my dogs
That's
could tell me to
hilarious.
get off the phone, because they do, it's like, okay, I know it's time,
That's
right?
funny.
Yeah.
Did you see the one where the dog ended up on the newscast and the news anchor completely like lost it? He was laughing. It was like a big mastiff with like a. No, it's a portal.
Oh my God.
And then-
I love this, the comment by Abby here. This couldn't have been an email. That's what the face of the
Yeah.
cat says, right? Yeah, this could have been an email. Next up, the Church of the Confused Chicken.
Why?
Isn't that an interesting...
Those people did a joke.
Is
That's
it-
a joke.
Is that a joke? Because it looks like a chicken, doesn't it? Like
yeah,
a baby
that's why
chicken.
it's funny.
I feel like after they were done, they were like, oh, shoot.
Yeah, right. Like
They're
maybe...
like, what did we just do?
Maybe we just lean into it. Just lean into it. New birth. I don't know what you can do there. Next up, trying to take a cute photo of my dog at the beach. This happened.
What?
Looks like an outfit you can get at Balenciaga that would charge you for $18K.
Oh my God, that's
This is when you do the panoramic and there was a glitch, I think.
It looks like who did it.
It's
and
something
why.
like that, or AI, I don't know, one or the other. Next up, we've got Bear tries to use the cat door to enter
Oh,
home.
no.
He just looks so sad, right? Doesn't he
No,
look sad?
he's like, hey, can I come in, guys?
Good gracious.
Let me in
It's
this
kind of cute. You
place."
could just give them a snack.
Next up, Post Malone's mustache looks like two capybaras kissing. It
That's
does,
funny.
right? It looks
Yeah.
like two capybaras there.
That's funny.
I will never unsee this moment for sure.
No.
Yeah.
Funny.
Next up, meanwhile in Florida, the alligators have developed sign making skills. It says hikers and bikers move to the side of the road when a vehicle approaches, and you can see that they're standing on the side of the
they're
road.
like,
there,
come to
yeah.
us.
Yeah.
Nice
You're going to be our
plan.
lunch.
Next up, this is Bob. He was born without a tail. He
Oh.
was given thick cheeks instead. Yes,
Oh.
Bob is a thought. He is Tatiana. Yes,
He
bust
said,
down,
I got a
Tatiana.
booty.
Ew.
That's so funny.
Next up, stay weird, babe. This is if you ever had a bad day. Here's a picture of a turtle wearing a raspberry.
That's kind of gross.
Kind of high fashion.
That makes me not want to eat raspberries anymore.
I like
Cute.
raspberries.
Turtles have hepatitis.
Oh. Next up, I wouldn't tell anyone if I won the lottery, but there'd be signs. Flying goose plane.
That's funny.
Isn't that fun?
Hilarious.
Ew.
All right, and our final one, undeniable evidence that
Aw.
Snoopy is really a beagle.
Oh, look at him.
You see that? There's
Yes.
the evidence right there, the shadow.
Snoopy.
Aw.
It's the
Oh my
shadow.
God. That is
so
cute.
fun. Those are our memes today. We are going to pivot over to Addie's Reddit Rundown Report. We've been waiting all weekend. You've been
All right,
compiling. I saw you working this weekend. What is on the menu?
All right, guys. Today, I look so crazy, but it's fine.
It's fine. We're all
We're all
recovering.
struggling
Yeah.
today.
So tired.
And we were so good, you guys. We were hydrated all weekend. Like we didn't do anything stupid. Like we were like really focused.
You know what's
Yeah.
crazy though?
Very
Shout out
focused.
to
I had
us.
a lot of
we
work.
didn't eat, none of us drank any of the alcoholic beverages.
Nothing. We just kept staying focused. It was
Yeah.
awesome and
And
capitalized on every
I'm
moment.
grateful for that, man, but I had so much editing to do. Anyways, so this is from Best of Redditor Updates. So it's you just get ready.
Okay.
Because we've got a lot
Your
going on.
flashlights
Get your flashlights on.
Oh, thanks.
You would have done it with their flashlight on, and you'd be like, "You guys didn't tell me." I know.
That's true.
It would have been cute.
So here's the TLDR. My 29-year-old female boss / best friend's only son.
Oh no.
Oh wait, so she's the 29-year-old female. Her boss is a 45-year-old female.
Okay.
But her boss and her best friend's only son passed away last week. And also it says, I'm pregnant with her son.
Wait.
So my boss / best friend's only son passed away last week. I'm pregnant with her son.
Do they know? You better bust it down.
Anyway, let's get into it. I'm having mixed emotions in this whole situation. I feel like a traitor, like I stabbed her in the back for sleeping with her son. At the same time, I really cared about him and I loved him, and I wanted my family with him, and we were seeing each other for about 9 months officially already. I've known her for a little over 2 years, and she's helped me get on my feet. I work for her business, and I now manage the employees. I started off living in my car, and she gave me a place to stay while I made some money to find an apartment. After that, she started giving me work and even started giving me some work at her home. She trusts me completely, and I guess I broke that trust by seeing her son without her permission. I have mixed feelings because I did things the wrong way, but at the same time, I treated her son like a king, and I know he was happy with me before he left. She has no idea about our relationship we had, and we were going to tell her, but life took a bad turn. I know he left before his time because he had many great things coming, and now I have to raise our child with him absent. When is the right time for me to go to tell her the truth, that she's going to be a grandmother? I love her. I don't want this to hurt her more. And so
This is
that's
a hard.
the
I feel like
first.
this one's like a Madonna Papa Don't Preach
It's
moment.
like-
This is a heavy song. I feel here. It's like a heart.
Yeah.
All I wanna do is make love to. And remember at the end of the song, she was like, and then there was your child too, or something all night long. But I'm just saying, like, it's like
Yeah.
this is a country song.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then there's an edit. She says, I forgot to clear things up. By the way, she knows that I'm pregnant. She just doesn't know who the father is.
She's gonna have to come out and say something
Because
because
there's a fine line between love and grief.
wait, but are they not together anymore?
Well,
He's
he's dead.
passed
isn't he?
away,
He's
right?
passed away, yeah.
Well, but here's the thing.
When
about,
you tell the mom, and it's her boss.
But think about it like this: it's a way for like her son to continue to live.
But
if
I
you
also
think about
want
it
to
that way.
get this
Yeah.
girl through this strategically. I would say I would come up with a plan B just in case if the boss
Too late to
goes.
take Plan B.
Well, no, she can find another career. I'm just saying. Like,
No, I mean like the pill.
No. A different way to go, Melanie. Jesus, that was so bad.
It was a long.
But
straight
funny.
to jail.
No, straight to jail.
Wrong.
Pay a fine.
Thank
a little-
you.
I mean,
But okay, wait. Where was I going? I just want her to be safe in this situation because she is pregnant. She has a kid. But there's also grief that's going on. This is such a storm of what do you
But then
do?
if
So
she-
that's why I'm saying like find another job lined up, just something that you know that you could pivot and be safe and be able to get through this pregnancy because that's going to be hard. If she
Technically-
loses her job, Mel, or
she
and
can't fire her because of this. Well,
in
she-
Florida
I mean,
she can.
yeah. I just feel like at the end of the day, be honest.
Yeah, okay, so there's another update.
Okay.
I talked with her last night after we had dinner. I apologized for hiding it from her, and I told
See,
her I
that's where I
didn't
think
want
she did
any
that.
money or anything from her. I just wanted her to be able to enjoy her time with her grandchild. I was honest with her on how our relationship started and how much I loved her son. She had her doubts about it, but told me that she knew something was up between us two. She didn't say anything because she wasn't sure and she didn't want to make any assumptions.
A mother's intuition.
She was very upset at first and told me I should have never hid things from her and that she would have accepted us together if she knew my intentions were clean and I wouldn't hurt her son.
Well,
I showed her
the
pictures
son's
of us together,
clean.
places we went, our messages, and she broke down crying. She looked very upset and I genuinely thought she was going to hit me because it looked like she was about to slap me. She asked me to leave and give her some space. I left home and she called me at midnight and asked if I could come back and spend some time with her.
Don't call me at midnight though. That's
We
weird.
finished, right? We
asleep.
finished talking, and I offered her to take a DNA test so that she could see it's her
Fine.
grandchild.
She's every right.
fair.
No big deal.
She believed me on what I said, but she told me I should have never hid things from her because
Yeah.
now she regrets not being able to support us being us since the beginning. She kept asking to hold my stomach and feel her
That
grandchild.
could be on the mom. Go ahead.
And she told me she would be there for the baby. I told her I would leave work and leave her alone if she didn't want to see me anymore, but she told me no, to stay and keep moving forward how we were before. I apologized a dozen times, and she told me she was happy that she still at least has a part of her son in
Same.
me. She's been very emotional, and she's just been wanting to feel her grandchild, and she has been nice to me. I just assured her I treated her son with respect and that I was very loving with him. Hopefully, she is still accepting of the whole situation in the long run.
Yeah.
I
cool.
think that-
I think they all handled it well.
I think that was a great resolve.
Yeah, I think they all handled that really well.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
No, that wasn't. I mean, I'm glad that it was emotional. It means that means the mom is going to have, the boss is going to have some tie-in with this kid. She's just not going to leave her stranded. She's she's a little bit hurt, but
Well, yeah, she didn't tell her.
It happens with adult stuff, especially
And I give
especially the kids' romance and bumping uglies.
But I
and,
give the
you don't talk about
I
that
give
with
the
your
girl
mom,
a lot
like-
of credit to have the conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone asked, or was there a reason why the original poster's best friend didn't want her to be with the son, the boss / best friend?
I don't know.
Like why were they hiding it in the first place? Was what they were basically asking.
I go to mothering. I'm thinking, how did she mother her son? Was she like an overprotective,
Or maybe because they weren't married. and
control freak? I don't know.
Maybe
like,
the mom has old school values and they weren't married and they ended up pregnant. And you're not
100%,
supposed
it's
to do
exactly
that
where
before
I'm
you
going.
get married.
Well, and
Right.
also Opie responded that she didn't actually say that ever, the boss best friend, but she just thought that he was off limits since she's best friends with them, obviously.
There is
Oh,
a
that
little
makes
bit of
sense,
a
yeah.
code that was broken there, a little HR, a little blip there, but
but at the end of
love
the
is
day, you
love.
can't help who you love.
You can't. Look at you and Jimbo.
I know.
Met over a French fry in the back of
Yeah.
a bunkhouse. God sakes.
And now look at us,
Grease
perfect.
pan, God.
Perfect.
Someone else commented that she's just in this for the friend's money and business, given
No,
given
get
the
outta here with that
background.
No, because there was
I think
so
that's
much
not nice.
kindness.
Why do you even get away from your keyboard?
Yeah, that's a troll.
And she responded, "I'm not after her money. I don't want money. I just wanted one
She
more
said
time with
that.
her son. I never once asked him for any money, and we were planning on him moving into my apartment before our baby was born
She
anyway."
didn't even need to justify that asshole with
Yeah,
an answer.
yeah. That was a
Also, in
very good
case
thing.
anyone was wondering, the 22-year-old father of the child passed away in a motorcycle accident.
Ugh.
Oh, yeah.
So,
So heartbreaking. So yeah, I don't think she's in it for money. She was very like emotionally drawn to
Yeah.
telling the mom and did it in a very sensitive way. I
there's an
think she did a
update
great
that
job.
happens 8 months later. Do you guys want to know?
Yeah, I want to know. Yeah.
So I know it's been a while, and I just wanted to give some closure. I probably won't use this account again, and I was trying to get through the hundreds of messages I got. It was really hard at first. I really didn't get a chance to grieve for him, and I still miss him. I had a baby, but it wasn't easy, and there was some complications, and I almost lost him. Now my baby is healthy, and he resembles his father so much. He honestly doesn't look like me as much compared to his dad. Along the way of all this, my friend had her times where she would randomly go off on me and be upset, but I get why, and I forgave her. After that, she's been nothing but supportive. She was there for me when my son was born, and she cried so much for the first few days. She has been offering for me to live with her since she wants the baby close to her, but I've declined to show her that I'm really just not after her money. She always wants the baby, and honestly, she is such a help at work because she's always holding him or has him in her office with her while I'm working, and I don't need to find a babysitter that I trust. She spoils him and buys him any baby supplies I need, and I'm so grateful. I just really miss her son. I can't ever sleep at night knowing he won't ever get to meet the little baby he and I made together. I just want to cry every time I think about him, and it's hard to see how my son resembles him.
You gotta be
But how can I
strong.
thank her so much for being such a wonderful grandmother?
Pickering?
Aw,
Anyways.
Pickering.
happy.
Pickering.
Happy.
But that's crazy. That's a really...
Sylvia Brown.
That's like...
Happy. You heard Sylvia Brown.
No, in Pickering. Check Pickering. He was living in the house. Anyway, it's the land. Go for the
It's
land.
the land.
I like that Reddit story because it's a
I
nice
like it.
all-rounder, and I love that the end there that I like to see the partnership there. But I am just going to say tread lightly, just because you
Yeah,
just
I'd
never
say-
know.
Also, just I don't know.
Don't overdrain.
I don't know why. Don't hide the relationship ever. You never know when you're gonna lose.
Listen, I
somebody.
say this is news.
I say it too. I think this was great. Honestly,
I
it's
like
the
this
best
Reddit
way,
report.
just like how honest Aveda products are at Panache.
Every guest, every time. Since 1987, Panache opened its doors to be a cut above the rest. Their mission at Panache is to care for their team, their guests, and community from scalp to soul and bring the joy to the world one service at a time. The Panache difference is their carefully chosen and highly trained staff there to exceed your expectations. The same goes for their elegant salon space, dedicated to guest comfort and devotion to innovation and artistry. They're focused on making your day and continually raising the bar by aligning with Aveda's mission. You gotta get Panache.com and get with it, boo.
All
Every
right, we're
guest,
going to segue into Is This News? Very
I love
nice.
this.
So we're going to find out, are these three stories legit news or this is just a dumpster fire? Let's take a look today. Sonny's, pull up a chair and loosen your belt buckle. That sounds fun.
Ew.
Today's a tale. I used to have a friend.
No, you
Listen,
didn't.
A really quick sidestep. But we would like exit like after hours club in Detroit, and like she would literally like before we would get to like the car would like unbuckle her pants, and it was like the most crass thing
Why?
I've ever. It was like a relief for her. I was just like, oh my god, really?
I
Like,
don't like that.
like pull it together. Me neither. Like it's always fashionable. All right, next up, pull up a chair and loosen your belt buckle. My friend from Detroit. Today's tale is
gross.
steamy, saucy, and yes, involves centuries of shimmering jealousy. In Madrid, the reigning champ, Sobrino de Botín, has held the Guinness Book of World Records title as the oldest restaurant since 1987. That's when they got the title. So they're saying that the restaurant was founded in 1725. It's been churning suckling pig, rustic Castilian fire, hosting a litany of giants like Hemingway, Capote, and R.J. Fitzgerald, Fitzgerald Scott, something, whatever. And living this wood fire oven
Jeez.
got cold even for over the wars and the pandemics.
Interesting.
Fast forward, there is a neighboring town that's saying this is BS because we have the oldest restaurant. Our restaurant started in 1702, and so they're going back and forth, which means the Guinness Book of World Records cannot crown the original restaurant any longer because they need a clean path for success. So it's a town rivalry. They're going at it. Who had the oldest restaurant? Who doesn't?
The
And they're
oldest
going-
restaurant ever, like of all time?
Yeah, this is like pretty crazy. You're thinking 1702.
I bet neither of them are the oldest restaurant.
I know, like what dinosaur restaurant? Maybe the Flintstones.
You guys, I'm gonna go ahead and not news.
You don't like this? You're the one that's in the story.
I know.
You think it's not news?
I don't know. Okay,
Why?
well, hold on.
I think this is fascinating.
Casa Pedro lost many documents during the Spanish Civil War.
Right?
Archives from its original
So that's
town.
the second restaurant that's saying, listen, you don't have the Guinness Book of World Records anymore. We have it. But the only way that they can prove it is ancestry is saying like, yeah,
But here's
this
two
was
things.
great-grandma's restaurant back in
The
1702.
The second restaurant,
It's
Casa
just word of mouth.
Pedro, is more for local regulars vibe. That's what it's known for. And the Boutin, whatever, is
Botin.
heavy on tourist and literary fame.
So that's the first one. So the first
Yeah.
restaurant is opened in 1725. They're saying this other neighboring one opened in 1702, which is more of like a local favorite, sort of like a hole in the wall, the only
Yep.
locals know versus something that's more mass produced and the other one's more touristy. Just interesting that there's this big rivalry going back and forth
Yeah.
on who has the oldest restaurant. And that is a Guinness Book of World Records title I think that you would want to have, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
that's what's driving the tourists.
better
in.
than like
They gotta listen to the proof. I don't believe your word of mouth.
it's
But
better than
me
walking on
too.
900 Legos.
You've got to have receipts, and if you don't have receipts, just because Grandpa said so, I don't think that's valid enough in this
No,
time of day.
I don't think so either.
So the problem is Guinness Book of World Records is going to revoke the title because they don't have actual proof that the 1725, the original restaurant, really truly existed back then. This is interesting.
So, Sonny's, what's more important when choosing a restaurant? The age of the place, the menu, or the vibe?
oh,
what
the
is it for you
menu.
guys?
I can always make a vibe, honey.
Yeah, probably the menu.
Menu for me.
Menu. So, but is this story newsworthy?
It teaches you to always keep your receipts, so maybe I say yes now. Maybe I say
I'm
yes.
going to say yes. I find it a fascinating story. I'd like to see the documentary.
Look, I
Yeah, I think
appreciate
it's
this for a
news.
Guinness Book of World Records more than people walking on Legos.
A lot of times the Guinness Book of World Records, you're right, stories can be a little bit weird and snarky, but that one actually, I'm fascinated to see who wins in the end on that one.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we've got Meter Mutiny Mode. The city commission over at Fernandina Beach voted 4-1 to bring contract with One Parking to manage about 1,800 metered spots in the historic downtown
yeah, they're
area.
not happy.
Hold on, I have a tie-in here. The idea is paid parking will help pay for staff and seawall and marina upgrades. Does this sound reasonable, or until you hear about the pushback? Residents and businesses owners are up in arms saying this plan will kill small town charm, scare off tourists, and send traffic ricocheting into the quiet neighborhoods. Now, thanks to this citizen-led petition, folks collected 1,700 valid signatures. And in the past, they only needed 1,100 to succeed. The petition was certified, meaning this whole paid parking plan might need a public vote in 2026. That's right. People want the answer and the power to say yes or no on this. So now the City Commission has two choices: adopt the ordinance after the two readings, or put it on the ballot to let the voters decide. Either way, it's not over. Fernandina Beach is watching, and free parking might just go down. Might just go down fighting. Listen, when it comes close to home over here, Sonnies, Fernandina Beach folks are rebelling with petitions for paid parking, but let's not forget, Vice Mayor Barbara Blonder has floated the idea of metering San Marco Boulevard. Remember we talked about that? So if this is something that we are pushing back on, is the power of petitions valid here? It's an interesting talking point.
I mean, I think that the power of petitions is always great. Like, that's one of the best ways
I
to.
always thought of them as BS because I'm like, who really reads this? What do? They see it and then they just put it in a file, or do they really
Well,
follow through with it?
I mean,
The Fernandina Beach story, I was shocked because I'm like, wow, it really
there's
was powerful.
either like zero data
Yeah.
or you do a petition.
But
Yeah.
I feel like
So
this
that's where they're important.
Fernandina Beach is a touristy area, right? So I feel like any touristy area, it's got to be like an answer to parking, and maybe it is metering. With petitions, do I think they listen to people's voices? I think they're going to do what they want regardless.
Right,
the
or they're
powers
going to
that be.
angle it, to something. But
Yeah.
maybe the people need a little bit more education as per.
But also, I have to say, I think that like St. Augustine and Fernandina have different problems,
Yes.
kind of like, and different circumstances. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think that Fernandina Beach's tourism is the same.
nowhere
as
near
St.
the level we
Augustine's.
are.
Yeah.
but we're not
They have
even.
a downtown that's like this big.
Like, because
Right.
I think for us, it kind of makes more sense.
Yeah.
I think for them, I can totally understand why they're worried that it would just push cars into neighborhoods more.
They're having a conversation in which we should have had 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And I feel like we don't ever
Yeah.
we didn't pay attention to infrastructure, and we've had a lot of DOT ideas, designs. They actually had one. I saw one blueprint or rendering that it looked like giant elephant elliptical ears going in and out of downtown.
Oh.
Very interesting. It's more of like elevate the roads a little bit. It was interesting. It looked like kind of like chutes and ladders. Remember
yeah.
back in the day? I don't know.
I don't know that would work here though.
Well, then came the birth of the roundabouts, and they were thinking about putting a giant roundabout. I don't know if this is still happening, but at the foot of the Bridge of Lions. So I think like we're starting to have these conversations on mobility and making things flow and go. But the question is street parking even? Are we even able to have it at this point? Is it just clogging up a potential for easy flow of traffic? Should we not have street parking? But then what's our answer? Where are cars going to park?
Where are we gonna go?
Where's the Browdy's parking garage that was supposed to happen? Like things
Yeah.
like that, like things making it more easier. I don't know. It's a frustrating conversation to have because a lot of people have the same kind of feelings. It's like, what are we going to do? Is street parking, is it still beneficial to everybody? I don't know. Thoughts?
I don't know. My thought on it is just like if they've been for the past however long. When you're a business that wants to open, you're responsible for having parking. Like
Yeah.
you have to provide a certain amount of spots, which is really hard on business owners when they're like hardly even leasing a hole in the wall from wherever they can find that's
True. Right.
available, and there's no parking anyway. Like it's not really usually their choice if that venue has parking or not. So that can be a huge challenge. So I'm like, I don't understand. I don't know. Like if there's businesses that have done the work to get parking lot space now, like tons of work. I've watched a lot of business owners have to go jump through all kinds of hoops to be able to provide parking so they can even open their doors. And so I have to have clarity on how this impacts that. Are these business owners still responsible for any of this? And I know we say that they won't be, but I'm just saying like until I really know, like I don't know.
No, I don't think anybody does know. But I think I come from a land of public transportation. And I think that driving and parking is such a luxury. Like you would have to pay, what were we at, like $1,100 a month for just to park your Jeep somewhere.
Yeah, I
So-
do think we should just have more something like
Something
parking
like
lots and
that.
shuttles
Or make opposite side parking. Like that was interesting too when we lived in the city because we would have like the Jeep parked on one side, they would street clean on one side of the road, and then you would have to move your car. Like you just get into the cadence and the rhythm of it, but that's what city living is like. And are we moving into that?
I don't know, the pay to park thing for them would work because it's not like heavy touristy, but they do have tourist areas. They do have a parking lot across from like, now in front of the businesses on their little streets, you can park, there's parking spaces, but then they have a pretty good sized parking lot. You don't pay to park there, but you just park in there and then you can go and walk. There's not that many spaces in it.
You're talking about Fernandina Beach?
Fernandina Beach,
Oh, okay.
yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
Well, I imagine if they meter it, they're going to meter that parking lot too.
Yeah. Exactly, and I think that's what this conversation is, what they're trying to do. Is kind of like
I
make
think
it
as you have to see
because
what-
of infrastructure, things like the seawall that's going to
Yeah.
help pay for that, things
Which
like
they
that.
need.
They
And,
need to be
like,
very transparent on where that's
Naturally,
going
we
to.
know how that system works that they're probably going to use. It's pretty standard now, the kiosk, where you put your plate in and then you can get the app and you
I
can
will say
technically
this.
update it.
I do like that. It's really efficient.
When
It's
we
efficient,
went-
but it's expensive. I
when
mean,
we were
it's
up
like
there
a
with,
quarter per 25 minutes.
Yeah, when we were up there with Jim's family, it was pouring down rain, and the parking lot to go to like little downtown areas right by the water. You're like, it looked like you're gonna drive into the ocean, and they do need that seawall repaired because this ocean was just coming over, and I'm like,
So then
so
do you
half of the
agree
parking
with?
lot you couldn't use.
So how are they going to pay for that?
I agree
seawall?
with the pay to park.
So pay to park is probably the way to do.
I think so.
There you
Interesting.
go.
Sonny's, what do you think? Is this news? What do you guys do out there in your different communities too? I'd love to know if you guys have any parking situations. I know some of you are out all over the parts of the world. I'd love
Yeah, I
to
think
hear.
I think it's news, and I do think petitions are still a thing that work.
Yeah, I found that kind of interesting. I never took them super seriously. I mean, I've signed them before, hoping that it does do change, but I've never seen it actually like
Help, yeah.
Yeah, and I guess that's how they do it, and then it moves to to go
But
and
they're
vote.
going to do what they want regardless.
All right, here's another wackadoo story from Mel. Sonny's, picture this, a 20-foot tall #2 pencil standing in someone's front yard for being sharpened on purpose every single year. No, this is not a fever dream. This is real life in Minneapolis, where neighbor John and Amy Higgins turned a beloved oak tree,
Oh, I remember this
one struck down by a storm, into a giant wooden pencil. Every June, they hold a full-on spectacle to sharpen it and shave it into a few inches. That's okay. Throwing a party dress like pencils or erasers and blare music and invite people over. Put another shrimp on the barbie over there
my
in
God,
Minneapolis.
hilarious.
And so, in short, community, art, resilience, and weirdness are all packed into a giant pencil. They call it a renewal, reminding people that even when the storms try to break us, you can turn damage into something whimsical and something communal.
So the pencil sculpture was made in 2022 by sculptor Curtis, I can't pronounce his last name, from a 180-year-old bur oak tree.
Ingolstadt.
Yeah, so it's the crown was twisted off in a storm. It's located on the lawn of the Higgins family at
Lake Isles.
Yeah, in Minneapolis. Every
Beautiful.
year they do this. They remove 3 to 10 inches off the top.
That's so hot.
It draws over 1,000 people to this.
What happens when they get to the ground?
I don't know.
It's over?
I don't know. They handed
Wait.
out purple pencils in honor of Prince on what would have been his 67th.
Do you guys have
birthday.
like traditions out there in your town that are quirky and fun like this? Like if there was a giant pencil in your neck of the woods, would you go every year to see this happen?
What did they pay the sculptor to do this to the busted out tree?
I don't know.
How much did that cost?
I feel like I'm a big believer in tradition. Like, it's about the energy that's behind something.
I
So
think
it would
it's
depend
cool.
for me on who's showing up and like how passionate they are about this project. Because I don't, from my seat right here, I don't know about this.
Oh, how about this cool part? When they cut down the tree, they hand out purple pencils.
Oh, I read that, yeah.
In honor of Prince.
I said that.
On his 67th birthday. Did you say this already? I just read that now. That is awesome. I love that.
So wait, it's a tree that they turned into a
Yeah,
pencil?
so it's this big tree. So every
180-year-old
year
tree.
they bring it down. They sharpen it. They sharpen the pencil every year. It's like a thing. Like
Why are
the
they
great
bringing it
pumpkin, and we
down?
go to now we're going to the Higgins and we look at the great pencil. And so they sharpen it and they go down. But with the shavings of this tree, they turn them into pencils. And I'm hoping it's a fundraiser or
So
something.
the woman said everybody uses a pencil. Everyone knows a pencil. So it's something that's accessible to everyone.
I want a Prince pencil. That's cool. I know
I
Barbara
think-
Jean wants one.
Yeah, and Ashim, I think this is news.
For Ashim, yeah. When you said Prince. I mean, that's
Why are
kinda
they
cute.
cutting down the tree slowly at all?
No,
Like,
because
what's wrong with
like,
the tree?
The tree was destroyed in a storm. It's a 180-year-old birch tree or whatever
Yeah.
kind of tree.
Oh.
So they hired a sculptor to come in because they didn't want to uproot the tree. So he made it look like a giant pencil.
And it gets fakakta over the time, so they got to make it look sharp and nice, you know,
and it
because
brings
does
people together.
warp over time with the
Okay.
elements.
I
But
think
yeah.
it's news. I
That's
think this is cool.
cool.
And they just rally everybody together. It's kind of like, you know, the giant pumpkin or whatever. Do you guys find that newsworthy? Is that like community news? I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah,
it's
I
kind of cool,
guess.
but I'm interested on what traditions your community has out there. Do you guys like have a moment? I don't know, what do we have? Oh, we have Light Up the Nights, Nights of Lights. That's definitely a moment. So, all right, and another moment that you can have is when you can visit Bin 39. Those are the moments.
39, the hidden gem of downtown St. Augustine since 2016. This is your secret getaway to a fabulous time. It's tucked away inside the lobby of the St. George Inn, and this charming spot boasts a courtyard setting that's straight out of a dream at the north end of St. George Street. Their wine collection features over 85 unique gems, is a journey into the extraordinary. You'll find wines from both small and large producers. They're open daily from 8 to 8 and Thursday to Sunday from 1 to 7. You gotta check them out. Bin 39.
All right, segueing out of Is This News, let's get into Smash, Marry, Ghost. Addie, what's on the menu today?
It's Smash, Marry, Ghost. And today is all about drummers.
Drummers, okay.
Because you guys, this weekend, obviously, was singing out loud, and also, I don't know, I didn't get to tell anyone any of this, but I saw Biba Doobie and her band at White Lion, so that was really cool.
Fancy pants.
Yeah.
We were like, oh my gosh, look at all those drummers and guitarists and instrument
And they're all like this
players.
cool team together. They're like, you can tell like they're all in their pods of families. Yeah, it's cool.
It's really cool. We got to see so many cool things. So I've got 3 drummers. We've got Kane Richett from Somber,
Okay.
whom we got to see. Luca Caruso from Biba Doobie's band,
Luca.
and Rory Doyle from Hosier's band.
Oh,
which I don't know how
Rory.
to say Hosier.
Yeah, you did it right.
So here's a little, let's get to know them a little
Okay,
bit
let's
more.
get to know them. Kane.
We have Kane first, Kane Richard
Okay.
from Somber. So Kane is a multi-talented musician, best known as the drummer for the indie project Somber. He's also a singer-songwriter, producer, and multi-instrumentalist.
Oh, so he can play a lot of things.
Yes. So
Talented.
before Somber, he drummed for bands like Portugal the Man and involved himself in a lot of diverse creative projects. So he started drumming professionally at a pretty young age. Beyond the drums, he also writes and records his own music. So that's pretty cool. Then we have Luca Caruso from Biba Doobie. Luca is the powerhouse drummer behind Biba Doobie's band, adding punch and precision to her dreamy indie rock sound. He's been with her through major tours and festival appearances, and he is very recognizable as part of her live setup. Like, apparently he really makes the show.
Yeah, he's like a thing. Character.
He plays with incredible energy. He's often called Biba Doobie's secret weapon on stage.
Yeah, he did steal the show a little bit.
He is endorsed by Istanbul Cymbals, known for his sharp and dynamic style.
Love that.
So then we have Rory Doyle with Hosier.
Okay.
Rory Doyle is an Irish drummer and longtime member of Hosier's touring and recording band with a career spanning more than 2 decades. He's one of Ireland's most respected session musicians. He is a veteran of Ireland. So that's interesting.
Interesting.
He's played on both of Hosier's chart-topping albums and at iconic shows like Glastonbury.
So he still holds on to the team. Interesting. Good.
Yes, yes. And he teaches at BIMM Dublin, BIM,
Oh, he teaches too?
mentoring the next generation of musicians.
There is hope for you, Mel. You could go to that school. That would be great.
So those are your options. I'm sure you guys are not super familiar with the drummers of these artists because
How fun.
but you know, now you know a little more.
Did you know Somber's real name is Shane Michael Bosey?
Okay, Shane,
Okay,
that's so
Shane. I see
random.
Shane.
You guys, I'm telling you, I have a video up his shirt.
It was crazy.
You only get that
That
if you're
was a midriff if I ever
special.
saw one. All right. It looks like you are frantic over
I'm
here.
trying to look at their faces up close.
Oh, okay. So
All
we'll
right.
make you
It's
last.
not about looks, Melanie.
It's about
Well, I
their
need
talent.
to see what they look like. Yeah, it's in one
She's
of the
like, what do you
categories.
think?
It is 2 of the categories. If I'm gonna marry you, I'm gonna have to stare at your face for the rest of my life. So I at least gotta like.
You
the
can
way I
always
look.
close your eyes.
Absolutely. Love is
Jeez.
blind. It'll take open your mind.
I don't know.
What you need is love. Okay.
All right, you go.
All right. Oh my goodness.
I know what I'm doing too.
I know what I'm doing. I'm definitely going to ghost Luca, smash Kane, and marry Rory. Final answer.
That's insane.
That's what I have.
Did you really?
Yeah, because I was trying to figure out where to put this guy, and I finally was like, well, I'll just put him here. It's the only category I have left.
Yeah, that's perfect. So there
So
you
you're
go.
also ghosting
Squared.
Luca Caruso?
You're-
Yeah.
Too much. I mean, he's his own show. It's fine. I think that our
Yeah, because,
I think
listen,
our personalities would clash.
I don't need this drummer man trying to upstage my.
Yeah, I think it would be too much. Too many fireworks.
You
to-
stay
yeah.
in your lane,
Yeah,
bro.
Rory the teacher. I could that slow hands. I like that.
Yeah, but then I could just like.
And
like
then
I said,
Kane, that 20-year-old energy. I mean, it's just kind of fun.
Well, I just didn't have a
It's a little
category left,
rabbit-like,
so I would have
yeah.
You
ghosted
guys are
him too.
crazy.
Yeah.
I would have ghosted that Kane guy too, but you,
You know what I
can't
mean?
ghost
Like
two.
that's that energy. That
I
can't ghost 2
100% want to marry Luca Caruso.
Okay.
And I think I would have to ghost Kane and smash Rory.
Oh,
Oh.
ghost Kane.
Yeah.
Because you're tired of it. You're sick of that age group. Now you're ready for
what?
something
He's like a little baby child?
Yeah.
I don't need that.
You don't need that.
What?
I
No.
just thought a smash would be fun.
What? Baby, it's my first
great.
time. Like, I don't want that. No, thank you, sir.
Smile again.
And that's all we got today.
Oh my gosh, Sonnies, you've got to put in your comments right now. Who are you going to smash? Who are you going to marry? Who are you going to ghost? That's amazing. I love this game so much. That's a wrap on this Motivational Monday. Mel, what time are we on tomorrow?
9 a.m. and I think our brains should be back to normal tomorrow.
Oh, for Terrific Tuesday. We love you guys so much. Hit the share button. We will see you bright and early.
Bye,
Bye
guys.
booze.